Let's keep it simple today. Begin in a Shavasana on your back body. Feel calm, peaceful, and feel poised. Connect to the breath body, soft and natural. And try and become still and quiet. If it's part of your practice, choose an intention today, something greater than yourself, and remember to honor your intention as you practice. Begin to feel the weight of your back body on the earth. Heavy, releasing, settling in. Your front body shines towards the sky. Allow yourself to receive. Nourish yourself with kindness, with clarity. And take a few minutes for yourself to release, to let go, and to just be. Move beyond the physical and invite yourself to feel all the effects of your yoga practice today. A welcoming heart, a full breath, and an appreciation for simplicity. Rest in the moment. Notice, feel, and watch the breath move through your body. Preparing to honor the body very simply, very kindly. Choosing to love yourself. A few more breaths. Slowly begin to awaken the body. The soles of your feet come to the mat and just roll over in a fetal just for a minute, acclimating to the present moment. Push the earth away as you come up, letting the head dangle, coming up last. Find a comfortable seat, a Sukhasana. Crossing your legs, extending your legs, sitting on a blanket if you need to elevate your hips. Spine long, crown reaching. And begin to lower the chin towards the chest, feeling the stretch in the back of the neck. Let it release. And then draw a smile to the right, back towards the center and a smile to the left. Very gentle, slow movements for the neck. And one more time to the right, and again to the left. The chin returns to neutral, right ear to right shoulder, and left ear to left shoulder. Turn your right cheek towards your right shoulder. And then reverse, left cheek towards left shoulder. Very gently moving the neck. Circle the torso in one direction. Involve the head, the neck, the chest, the hips, whatever feels right for you today. Stirring up the energy and then reversing your circle, moving in the opposite direction. Come to stillness. Unfold the legs and move your body into a table position. Hands under shoulders, toes tucked or untucked. Inhale the right arm up and thread it through underneath the left shoulder as you move into thread the needle pose. Opening and stretching the shoulders and stretching the spine. You can walk your left fingers ahead of you towards the front of the mat, or you can take a bind. Whatever feels right, modify in whatever way that feels comfortable for your body. Settle in, remembering that you can always place a blanket under your knees, and avoiding this pose or this posture if there's any chronic injury to your knees or your shoulders or your neck. You can keep the toes tucked or untucked, flatten them down to the mat. Taking a few breaths, feeling the stretch. Being simple and kind to your body. Releasing, returning to table position, preparing for the opposite side. As you inhale the left arm, thread it through underneath your right shoulder. Cheek releases to the mat. You can walk your right fingertips towards the front of the mat. See if that feels right, or take a bind with your right arm towards your back. Release and open and stretch the shoulders, stretch the spine. Keep your toes flat or tucked. You can try each position, see what feels better for your body. Soft breath. Allow yourself to feel the shape. And then release your bind or your fingertips from the front of the mat. Come back up to a table position. Walk your palm prints up one hand length. Press your fingers into the earth. Hover your knees, tuck your toes, and lift into downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana. Come up on your toes, pedal your feet, walk your dog right and left. Release any tension in your hamstrings. Broaden the space in your back. Feel long and lengthened. Feel powerful. Fingertips walk back towards the toes and hang in a forward fold, Uttanasana. Hands along the outside of your feet. You can always bend your knees if there's still that tightness in your hamstrings. And then slowly come up. Let your hands move towards your heart center, Anjali Mudra, or release them along your side, Tadasana, the mountain pose. Release any kinks from your shoulders. Settle in, soles of your feet planted into the earth. And then slowly begin to step your right foot forward as you move into pyramid pose, Parshvatasana. Press your right hip forward and your left hip back. Cross your arms behind you, lift through the tailbone and press through the crown, lift out of the chest and begin to bend forward at the hips. Your head comes towards your knee as feels comfortable for your body. You can release your hands to the mat for support and balance, or if you have blocks, you can place them on the medium side or the high side to help support you, to act as a modification, comfort. Try, see what feels right. And then on each inhale, lower your chin towards your knee just a little bit more. Feel the stretch in the spine. Keep your spine long. And then engage the belly as you come up. Release your arms. Pivot on your feet. Find a comfortable stance as you inhale your arms alongside your body and reach towards the front of the mat as you begin to move into Trikonasana, the triangle pose. Your right arm releases to the mat. Your left arm is extended towards the sky. You can use your block for support, or you can even place your hand on your forward leg. Your shoulder, your rib cage is opened as you gaze towards the heavens. Releasing, stretching, letting the soles of your feet keep you firmly rooted to the earth. Engage the belly, come up. If you have blocks, move them towards the opposite end of the mat. Let that be the front of your mat now. Rearrange your feet as you prepare for pyramid pose, Parshvatasana on the opposite side. Crisscross opposite elbows behind you. Your left leg is extended in front of you. Your left hip is forward. Your right hip moves back as you bend over the forward leg. Remember, you can release your arms to the mat for balance. If you have blocks, you can use the blocks for support, placing them on the medium side, placing them on the high side. Experiment, try the modifications. There's always a choice. Or you can simply keep your arms crisscrossed behind you as your head reaches towards your forward knee. When you're ready to release, engage the belly. Come up simply, mindfully. Let the feet turn out. Rearrange your legs. Extend your arms alongside your body and tip the hip toward the front of the mat as you move into Trikonasana, the triangle pose on the opposite side. Your right arm is lifted towards the sky. Your left arm is on the mat, on a block for support, or on your inner thigh. Whatever feels comfortable, just remember to open the rib cage. Feel the stretch along the torso, your side body. And then engage the belly. Come up slowly, mindfully. Come up towards the front of your mat. Settle in for a moment. Come back to a Tadasana, mountain pose. Let your hands come in front of your heart center. Just bow, honoring the body, remembering your intention. Noticing the moment, noticing how the body feels. Widen the feet, turn the feet out, and come down and open the thighs a bit and let your torso come right in between your knees. Your elbows press against your knees, your feet are grounded, your shoulders and your spine are long. If there's any difficulty with this pose and you have blocks, you can just sit on a block or even a folded blanket to help straighten the spine. Notice how the body feels. Always noticing, always being aware of the sensations that you are experiencing. Honoring the moment. Releasing, straightening the legs, and just coming up on your knees. Hands rest on knees. Preparing for your Gait Pose. Lift up off your knees, arms inhale overhead as you extend the right leg. The right arm releases towards the right leg. Your hips are facing forward, your chest is open. You're rotating your shoulder back, and you're opening your rib cage. And you're feeling a deep stretch along the side of your body. If there's any discomfort in the extended leg, you can bend the knee. And then release. Come down, sit for a moment, Be in the moment and prepare for Gait Pose on the opposite side. Inhale your arms overhead as you lift off your knees, extending your left leg, remembering to bend the knee if you need to. Feel what's comfortable for you in this pose. Extend the right arm overhead, hips facing forward, opening the chest and opening the rib cage and moving that right shoulder back, feeling a deep stretch along the side of your body. Come down, release from the pose. Sit for a moment, and then let your right leg come in front of you, your left leg move behind you, preparing for deer pose. A very balanced way to rotate the hips. Move the right foot away from you at first, and make sure both sits bones are firmly rooted to the ground. If you're flexible, you can move the right foot closer to your body. You can twist towards the front leg to rotate and stretch the spine. And you can even fold over using a blanket to rest the torso. It's offering a nice stretch to the side body, relaxing, releasing, and rotating the hips comfortably, mindfully, kindly. Take a few breaths. And then slowly release, pushing the earth away. Letting the leg behind you come forward, pressing the soles of your feet to the earth and just windshield wiping your knees from right to left. Settling in, moving your right leg behind you, your left knee comes forward. Remember to move your foot away at first, just finding balance, rotating the hips, sits bones connected to the earth. If there's a good amount of flexibility, you can move your foot closer towards the pubic area. Twist if you'd like that stretch to the side body, and even begin to fold over the forward leg using your blanket to receive your body, inviting a wonderful stretch, settling in, simply loving yourself, being kind to yourself. Synchronizing with the breath. Connecting to the present moment. Slowly pushing the earth away. The back leg releases towards the long side of the mat. Knees rotate from right and left in a gentle windshield wiper. Let your back body come down to the mat. Knees move in towards the chest. Hug them in tightly. Massage the lower spine, the sacrum, moving right to left. Position yourself on the mat and let your knees roll towards the right. Your arms, depending on the space that you have, can be extended alongside your heart center, palms face up or palms face down. Or you can move your arms above you, above your head in a goalpost. A blanket can go between your knees to release any bone-on-bone discomfort. Your gaze is in the opposite direction of your knees, as long as that's comfortable. You can move your right hand on your folded knees. And remember, if your neck is causing any discomfort today, just gaze towards the sky. There's no right way or wrong way to do the pose. It just needs to feel comfortable for your body, for your shape, and everyone is different. begin to wind down the body. Connect with the breath. And all these shapes and all these poses, you can hold each position for as long as you feel comfortable for, depending on your time, depending on what feels right for the body. You're finding your edge, you're settling in, you're matching breath to movement. As you're ready to release, if your chin was turned, let it come back to center. Move blanket away from knees if you used one. Hug the knees into your chest again. Massage the lower spine right to left. And then let the knees fall in the opposite direction. Arms can extend across the heart center, palms up or down, or you can move your arms behind your head into a goal post position. Your left arm can be placed on your folded knees, and you could use the blanket in between your knees, releasing any tension, any discomfort. Settle in, find this place for your neck, either rotated towards the opposite direction of your folded knees, if that feels comfortable, or let your gaze be towards the sky. Honor the body, settle in. Let the breath guide you. Let it be your teacher. Breathe softly. Be at peace. Find simplicity in the movement. Release, remove the blanket, chin returns towards the sky. And if you have a sandbag, a weight, you can use the sandbag now. As you bend the knees in, place the sandbag on the soles of your feet. And then extend your legs towards the sky. Feel the femur bones move towards the hip sockets. As you stabilize your leg, let the lymph drain through your body. Your back body is received by the earth. Find comfort in this pose. Stay in this pose, this shape, for as long as feels comfortable. You can extend your arms towards the sky. Just find peace. Let go a little bit more. Always choosing to be good to your body. When you're ready to release your arms, you can do so. You can just place them on the mat. They don't have to stay extended towards your legs. If you don't have a sandbag, that's fine. It just adds the extra weight into the femur bones that help stabilize your legs. Take a few breaths. See what feels right for the body. This should feel good. It should feel relaxing. It should help you feel calm. You can stay here for your final resting pose if it feels right for you. If not, and you have a sandbag, bend your knees. Slowly release the sandbag. And if you're moving into a traditional Shavasana corpse pose, begin to settle the body now. If you have a sandbag, you can place it along your abdomen. Just settle in, feet splayed apart, arms alongside your body, palms facing towards the sky, chin slightly tucked. And begin to return to where you started. The back body is received by the earth. And just bring your attention to the way the body feels, untroubled, serene. Surrender now as you become one with the universe, if only for a few moments. Resting in stillness, attuned to all around you as you notice the air on your skin, the sounds in your space, and then choose to just be. The simple energy you have created, an integration within, a blissful state of silence, all without judgment. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am bliss. I am. I am the light of my soul. Begin to awaken now. Let the thumbprint move over each pad of your finger. Stretch your arms overhead. Lengthen your toes towards the front of the mat. Bend your knees, soles of your feet on the mat, and roll to a fetal position. Cradling your head, remembering your intention as a present truth. Thanking yourself for honoring your body in a very simple way, in a very kind way. pressing the earth away, finding comfort in a Sukhasana, crossing your legs, releasing any last-minute tensions that you might have, noticing the energy in the body as you inhale the arms overhead, Anjali Mudra, hands in front of the heart. May your day be serene and calm. May you feel peaceful and untroubled, poised and restful. And may you always choose to honor your practice as you honor your body. Namaste.